Today it's early fall and we are doing what we normally do to clear or eliminate water. We will drop the front troll and power fish. We are generally fishing 8 foot of water or less, trying to establish if the fish are up, and if so, how big are they. In fall like this, we will start on the biggest flats adjacent to big main lake drains, where the fish will eventually winter at. Today we've caught a number of fish up shallow on a variety of baits, but none were the size or the schools we're looking for.
The right green, yep, not a biggie. You know, one thing, right now we're fishing a really extensive flat. The flat actually goes out for almost probably a block and a half. And when you look at boat control for flats like this, there's a couple of different tactics that you can use depending on the baits you're fishing. You could actually zigzag, and what I mean by zigzag is you can zigzag from deep water to the back of the flats like this over the flat. The other system that we use a lot is we'll get on a specific depth path. We'll take a 4-foot path, then we'll drop out to the next level, maybe the 8-foot path, and make another one, and then step out the next path, might be 10 or 12. But what you're trying to do is just initially sort of get tuned into the depth that the fish are really keyed in on a big flat like this. You know, we covered quite a few different types of spots. We've actually fished, about 5 different flats, a couple of different inside corners, but we're gonna move out to another spot. Probably what we're gonna do is start focusing on deep water points. Right now it's actually transitional fall period right now. Water temperatures, 50 degrees. The water temperatures dropped maybe, 7, 8 degrees over the last week and a half. That could really dictate where the fish are moving to, and maybe they're actually starting to gather out on these deep water structures. But we'll just sort of keep on working the program.
Lure selection is a big part of bass fishing boat control. Every lure you select out of your tackle box has an optimum speed and depth where they work best. High-speed search baits enable anglers to quickly cover lots of water to identify fish holding patterns.
I don't know what it is.
Big one. That's a big boy there.
Yeah.
Bottom bouncing baits in heavy cover fishing situations force anglers to move slower, where you intermittently stop the boat and pick apart high percentage spots with accurate cast placement.
There's one. Look at that guy there. That's a real whopper there.
When it comes to deep water structure fishing, map, depth finder, side finder combination units like my Humminbird are incredible tools to find fish fast. On any underwater structure, the bass have the tendency to gather on very specific spots, like an inside corner, the tip of a point, or a rock pile. High-resolution maps really speed up the process to find fish. Once you've isolated a fish-holding area, boat control becomes far more refined, where you hold the boat in a fixed position and fan cast.
Boy, that shows you something in short order. It's interesting, you know what I mean, where all of a sudden we pulled up and you get out on the first primary point and you catch Mr. Bronco Billy here. That's sort of a good inkling that something's going on out in deeper water. You know, oh, beautiful bass. Look at that thing. Gorgeous fish.